All right, Andy, what do you say? Should we add the weather to things that we're thankful for this this holiday
Well, you
coming
should
up?
always have that as thankful, but I think really what we need to be thankful for is that last week's weather's not this week.
True.
With the blowing snow and the snow and the
That would
cold
be,
and all that.
and those slippery roads,
Yeah.
that would be terrible.
Our temperatures are going to be below freezing for highs, but just barely, and there's not a lot going on in the Great Lakes. There will be some slick roads, which we'll have to explain, but yeah, it's a much better week to have Thanksgiving than last week. So
Okay,
that's the
fair
thankful
enough.
spot, and maybe you'll thank me when the forecast is all done too. Take a look and see what's going on the satellite and radar combination. Any sprinkles or flurries that we had around the area today, they're fading away. The winds are becoming light out of the southwest. We're trying to work some drier weather in. It's not quite into the region yet, but they'll get some many breaks in the cloud cover by morning, and the wind's not going to be off the lake to produce that blue. Our temperatures are just barely below that 30-degree mark in most areas, and we'll go all the way down, I think, to the lower 20s, about 23 when clouds break open later tonight. Lets that heat of the day radiate right up into space, so that will happen later on. The wind, not all that strong, but it does create a wind chill slightly. Gets those numbers into the lower 20s, maybe some upper teens overnight. The satellite and radar combination, that storm that created the cooler weather and the snow, is all way off to the north now. A lot of dry weather working in, still coming across the lake, some colder temperatures. Readings out here in the plain states and out into the western lakes in the teens at this hour, so we're still creating a few clouds. But once the winds die down, that won't be a problem. Now you look further west, here's the next storm system. This is the one we talked about yesterday that would probably interfere with traveling through Chicago, Milwaukee, Madison, Green Bay on Wednesday and then affect us on Thursday. But it looks like most of that moisture is going to try to go south of us, and we'll show you that in just a second. We started today in the 20s, and that's where we are now. The high today was only in the low 30s. Get used to that. That's the trend here for the next couple of days. Where skies have cleared out and fresh snow cover, Marquette at 2. They're near 0 in Iron River. You get down to the central parts of Wisconsin in the teens, 10 there when you get in northern Wisconsin because skies are clear. So that next system is going to take a more of a southerly track since there's so much cold air here. Cold air is pretty dense, hard to move it out of the way pretty fast. So this is going to go right around it instead of coming closer to the Great Lakes. It goes further south and west. So that puts clouds back in here later tomorrow, and there will be some snow showers with the front, but the system itself, I think, kind of misses out as it comes right through the central plains. So this is not much to worry about. Meanwhile, the East Coast is very wet, and they're going to get some snow there once the colder weather catches up with this mess. Very wet conditions from Florida all the way up to New York City. Here's the forecast model, and you see how the sky is clearing out in the overnight period, at least partly cloudy. That's how we'll start the day tomorrow. So traveling in the state of Michigan, if you're an early riser, a lot of sunshine. Will be in the 20s, getting into the low 30s. Do you see any problems in our state? Not really. Looks pretty good, even though we cloud up late in the day. Now the low pressure goes south, and it's long gone by tomorrow evening. So what is all of this? That is a weak cold front that's coming our way. That will start getting the lake effects going Wednesday night into Thursday. So first it'll be happening off to the north, then in the morning hours of Thursday it'll be on our side of the lake here, and then eventually some of that will come inland during the lunchtime and evening hours. That would be the only chance of seeing maybe a dusting of light snow would be late day on Thanksgiving itself if you're doing that shopping thing or if you're trying to get home so you can get ready to shop on Friday. There is a break for Friday morning, but already the next system coming our way. Something we have to watch for Friday evening. We'll start with some sunshine, but that push of warmer weather is going to be just like last Saturday morning where we had that little bit of freezing drizzle, then it turned to rain. Well, kind of the same situation Friday night. We're going to keep our eyes on as the milder weather comes back and gets us into the 40s for the weekend. 23 degrees by morning. There'll be many breaks in the clouds by then. We'll look for a partly cloudy day tomorrow. Our 1-800-HANSON's weather kid is Paige. She's 8 years old from Holt. No problems outside, just going to bundle up for a temperature around 31 degrees. Here's your 7-day outlook, and you see how temperatures don't really moderate and get back to normal till the weekend. And it's that process there on Friday. Thursday's snow showers are just a light dusting, but late Friday into Saturday night or Saturday early morning could give us a little coating maybe some patchy freezing drizzle. We'll keep an eye on that, and then we get in the rain and no problems. Even next week stays on the milder side. So it'll be tough if you're out and about on a Friday evening and traveling back from shopping. But that's what we'll focus on tomorrow. Give you more information as we get closer to that time.
Okay, sounds good, Andy. Thank you.